Hello everyone, we're going to get right into it. I'm starting off by brushing out my eyebrows with a Morphe Micro Brow Pencil in the color Java. I start with the bottom of my brow and I draw straight back. I no longer like curved eyebrows, I like them nice and straight. After, I then go to the top of my brow and connect it to the point all the way at the end that I've created first. And then finally, I go to the end of my eyebrows and I fill in very lightly because I do not want that top part to be heavy. I make sure to brush out any harsh lines. Today I'm going to be using the Jacqueline and Fenty Beauty concealer. For my brows, I'm using the Fenty Beauty concealer in the color 410. I take my time and I outline that bottom brow line. With my makeup-filled beauty blender, I go ahead and I blend out that concealer. I push it all the way down all of my eyelid. I have no idea where or what any of these brushes that I'm using are or are from, but I'm using the James Charles palette and taking that light color and placing it over my eyelid. This will keep that concealer from creasing throughout the day. I have the Urban Decay All Nighter Face Primer and I have the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter True Matte Primer. I'm going to go ahead and use that Fenty Beauty one because I do not plan to wear this makeup all day. With this random brush I have, I just go ahead and rub that into my skin, but feel free to use your fingers if you'd like to. I'm using this Yoma foundation in the color Brown Sugar T1N. Since I'm going for medium coverage, I'm not going to use a lot of this foundation. And that same brush that we used to put on our primer, I use the back side and I go ahead and rub that foundation in. You do not have to be exact with this. We are going to go in with a beauty blender. Make sure you take the time to outline your eyebrows because we did not conceal the top half. Now I'm going in with a different beauty blender and we are really blending in all of that foundation. Do not forget your neck, that is important. If you've noticed, I skipped over my forehead, but that's because I wear bangs a lot, so I don't really bother doing too much to my forehead anyways. We're using that Jacqueline concealer in the color Tan Deep Peach to conceal underneath our eyes. I go step by step when it comes to concealing because this Jacqueline color does dry very quickly. I'm taking a lot of time to make sure I blend this out correctly. Because the color is so bright, you do not want this caked up underneath your eyes. I add a few dots around and underneath my nose. When you're blending this out, make sure to connect it to the concealer that is already touching your nose and your under eye. I only add a little bit of concealer on my chin and I try to stay at the center when I blend it out. Just take that concealer stick and place it right on top of your nose, and then use that beauty blender, pinch it, and blend it in, all the way up to your forehead. I'm using the Fenty Beauty Powder in the color Honey. I'm taking that same brush that we used on our eyelids and I'm going to go ahead and add the powder right underneath my eyes so that part does not crease as quickly. I then add the powder on top of my nose and brush that away immediately. After, I add that powder everywhere that I had placed the concealer initially. Next, I'm going to be taking the Juvia's Place bronzer palette in the color Dark and this brush that I don't know where I got from, probably Ulta, taking both colors and contouring my cheeks right underneath my cheekbones. I take both colors out of that palette and I go ahead and contour my nose. Now I'm wiping off all of the powder that was on my face, underneath my eyes, on my nose if there's any residue left, and on my chin. I'm using the Juvia's Place blush palette in volume 1, taking that peach color, and I'm going to go ahead and put that on both of my cheeks. To draw my wings, I start in the center of my eye and I go straight out. I do both eyes at the same time so it's more symmetrical. I then go from the corner of my eye and I connect that line to the line I drew before. And then I just fill it in and then connect the line from the center of my eye to the middle corners of my eye. To accessorize, I overline my natural beauty marks. Now I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills lip liner in the color Malt. It's kind of pricey, so if you do have an alternative, I would definitely recommend it. After I line my lips, I go ahead and add a nice juicy layer of lip gloss on top. Go ahead, add some glue and throw on whatever lashes you own. Are you better at putting on lashes with your fingers or tweezers? Please let me know in the comments below. I'm using the Makeup Revolution highlighter palette and I have no idea how that mirror cracked, But go ahead and add whatever highlight you would like to your cheeks, your nose, and I add a little bit underneath my brow. I just ran out of my Morphe matte setting spray, so I'm using a Revolution Fix and Glow Dewy Finish with Shimmer. Yep, that's the video. If you liked my makeup or you liked hanging out with me, go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you the next time. Bye!